changed in that second half for you?
Well, yeah, the guys deserve all the credit. You know, they're the ones that did it. You know, they made a choice and a decision coming out of halftime that to play their best football. You know, that they had 30 minutes to do that. We always talk about, you know, a one play mentality, one snap at a time, and they took that to heart. It was awesome to see. You know, Jackson kind of wheeling and dealing out there, and these guys making plays for him, and that was the challenge. You know, defensively to play with great fundamentals and great energy like they did. You know, offensively, and we're going to put the ball up. So, you know, when the ball was near you, make sure we're bringing it down. And just the neat thing is, you know, now, you know, the guys that are coming back have seen what we can be, what we can be. And so, you know, can we take what we've done, you know, really that last 30 minutes? Okay, now, you know, it's in the bank, and let's use it for fuel in the offseason.
To the players, you know, that's kind of been the trademark, whether you were up or down at halftime, was to play to the last play hard to the last play, and that was kind of that last 30 minutes, guys. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I know at least on the defensive side, Coach Smith and what we got going on, we always talk about, hey, play hard. And, you know, I think the one thing that I can appreciate about, you know, the guys that I got with me on defense along with Coach Smith is that the effort's never a question. So it's never a question if we're playing to the last snap. So, you know, that's one thing that we take a lot of pride in, and going out there playing hard every snap.
Like, the word of the week was love. Like, and obviously that second half, you can see it. Like, I mean, I'm really still shocked. Like, I saw so many guys crying and stuff after the game, but I was just telling my guys to keep their head up, because that's a memory, something I'm never gonna forget. The way how hard we came out there and played and battled. We could have easily quit and gave up, but something flipped at halftime, and it felt like we won in my eyes.
Yeah, we just have to figure out now, you know, how do we eliminate the slow starts? You know, it feels like that's kind of been our Achilles heel, where we play better in the second half, which I think is a testament to, you know, our leaders, these guys on the team. You know, they care about each other, they care about this place. You know, they want to make our community proud, and you know, they understand that their actions are really what's going to define them and define our team. And you know, today was probably the pinnacle of that. You know, as far as, you know, both sides of the ball, all three phases working together. And like Bill said, you know, and we talk about process a lot, and, you know, doing the things you need to do to be successful, to be your best. But we all know that sometimes that you don't necessarily feel like doing the things you need to do, and that's where love comes in. That's where your purpose comes in. And you know, we had a bunch of guys playing for one another. I talked about it at the Panther. You know, yeah, they were playing for a playoff berth and you know, those kinds of things, but you know, we were playing for so much more, and that's each other. That's our team. You know, the alumni, our parents, all of those things to me are so much bigger than anything that we could accomplish in a result standpoint. So we're inching closer, and it's just you know, it's fun to be a part of. And you know, losses are not as easy as wins, obviously, but you know, we definitely made strides today.